We give every glory and adoration, every exaltation. We come before thee this evening to present your truth to the whole world, that mankind may testify in time to come that it wasn't man that did it, that they had no strength of their own, they had no army, they had no weapons. All they had was the gospel of truth and of redemption. And behold, because their hearts and their minds were clean, because the Almighty found them unblemished, that was why they were blessed, and everything they asked for came to pass. That was why this same generation, this very IPOB shall endure, for flesh cannot be mortalized, but the truth of the Most High, who is timeless, who is ageless, shall prevail. And upon that very promise do we pray this evening, because your words are yea and amen. People wonder, how come you loved David so much? Man couldn't understand that David knew how to ask thee for anything that he wants. There was nothing that David ever asked for that he didn't give to him. That same secret is what we have. That is what we present before thee, to the hearing of the entirety of humanity this very evening, morning, noon or night, depending on where you're listening from, that we make this proclamation that your words are yea and amen, because you are God. Anything you say must come to pass. You are not man. Anytime any word that you utter, documented by the sons of men in the Torah, in the scriptures, must come to pass. Because your spirit, you are not man, you are not mortal. Every word you utter must come to pass. And on that very premise do we anchor this very agitation. Because we go back to your scriptures, to your unadulterated, untampered with scriptures. In the book of Jeremiah we pray, chapter 16, verse 14. That is our prayer this very evening from where I am. You said, for you are Lord, you are God, you are the beginning and the end. There is nothing you created which can be equated nor used as an adjective to describe thee. You are bigger than all that man can ever imagine that you are. Only you is the beginning of time itself. That is why the ancients call you the Ancient of Days, the Ancients of the Ancients, for that is who you are, the I am that I am, and these are your words because you are God. You said that a time is coming, according to the prophet Jeremiah. You said that a time is coming, and that time is now, this 2020. You said the time is coming when people will no longer swear by me as the living God who brought the house of Israel out of bondage in Egypt. These are your words because you're God. You said a time shall come when people will no longer swear that this God of Moses, that led the God of Moshe, that led the Israelites out of the bondage and suffering in Egypt. Instead, these are your words, O Heavenly Father, with every reverence, humility, and submission. You said, instead they will swear by me as the living God, because you are living, everlasting, eternal, who brought his people out of the northern lands, out of the bondage from the north, for we inhabit the south. We are from the southeast. Oh Heavenly Father, you said, no longer will we remember you as the God of miracles that brought Israelites out of Egypt. We shall know thee as the God that delivered his children from the criminals and darkness from the north. These are your words. And you were talking about Biafra. We are now going to swear by thy name and say, this God of Biafra that led his children out of the iniquitous existence which Britain fabricated for your children. And you said we are going to return from where you scattered us, from where they are killing us in Indonesia, from where they are killing us in Malaysia, from where we have been imprisoned in Brazil, from all the places we are suffering, all the places where we are being humiliated at the moment. You said, I will bring you back to your own country, to the land that I gave your ancestors, because I am God and I have spoken. And who is man to say no to the word of God? Upon this we anchor all that we do. We have no strength of our own. Upon your promise that came forth from the mouth of the prophet Jeremiah 16:14, you said, I will deliver you from the bondage from the north. The world will no longer say, this God of Moshe that led the Israelites out of Egypt. They will say, the God of Biafra that delivered them from the forces of darkness from the north. You were very specific. You said from the north. And you are God, and may your name be blessed forever and ever. He said, he said, he said.
Abiobi, Abiobi,
Hello, my wonderful people of Biafra, friends of Biafra and lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of us depending on your time zone. This is Mazi Ezumezu Kwensu. As I welcome you, please endeavor to welcome others. It's very important. We are live at our various platforms. We are live at Ikechukwu Umadi Ezumezu. Please, if you are watching out from there, please hit the like button and share the program. It's very important. We are live at Mazi Ezumezu Kwensu. This is our page on Facebook, one of our page on Facebook. Please follow me on this page. It's very important. Follow me on this page and share our program. We are live at our YouTube. Our YouTube is doing great. I think we are 420 something people. You know? Our YouTube is doing great. So if you are watching me from YouTube, please hit the like button and share the program. It's very important. Hit the like button and share the program if you are watching us from YouTube. It's very, very important. As I welcome you once more, please endeavor to welcome others. It's very important. You know, for those of you who are secretly watching our program, because we know how they do it in Facebook. Yeah. When they will come to your program, to your profile, they will go straight to your profile. They will not click the program. Because as soon as they click it, you will see whoever that is watching you. But they will go on your profile or on your page, just go there and just start listening to you. So that's why we don't bother if we see 0 people on our screen, because we know thousands are watching our program. Thousands are watching our program. So we don't bother. Today's program is going to be unique, like always. We are going to talk about a couple of things. First, we're going to talk about the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And we're going to talk about our own brother, Mark Edo Pikin, because I come across his skit and I find it so interesting to bring it out because he's educating, but he miss one of the truths there. He miss, and that truth he miss is very important. That truth he miss is very, very important. That is why I say I have to use it on my program today because you can never cover the truth always. Lies don't last test of time, but truth lasts test of time. No matter how you cover truth, a day will come, it will spring up, and it's gradually coming to that. So we're going to talk about that our Edo picking. Then we're going to talk about Acidelite TV. Please tag Acidelite TV is very important. Tag Acidelite TV is very, very important. Tag him. So first of all, we're going to talk about the release of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We saw our mothers, a couple of days ago protesting in Afala Ibehu, asking the release of their son, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You can see our mothers. They are still demanding the release of their son. They are not tired. That tells you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is an ideology to us. That Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has pregnant a lot of people, all the old Eastern region. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have get them pregnant. You cannot stop him. That's why every time I come on my program, I will tell Bola Ahmed Tinubu, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Release Mazi Nnamdi because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the solution and not the problem. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. As a matter of fact, if I were you, President Tinubu, I will try by all means to get close to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I repeat, if I were you, I will try by all means to get close to him because getting close to him will be a benefit, a lot of benefit to you. Look at what is happening in Nigeria today. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. Nobody is proud to be a Nigerian. I come across a program, I think that was in UK. A lady was asking Nigerians, are you proud to be a Nigerian? From A to Z, say no, they are not proud to be a Nigerian. And tell me, why are you still holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for injustice in Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for corruption in Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for these cabals that have been ruling Nigeria. And he said, let my people go. Yeah, he said, let my people go. First of all, I have to appreciate our mothers that stand firm, demanding the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. This is Sarah Reporter. If you go to Sarah Reporter News, you will see it there. You say women from Nnamdi Kanu's community in Abia State embark on a protest, demand immediate release from detection. This is our mother, and I have to bring a video of this protest. Let me bring the video. I want you guys to take a look because the video is on social media. It's going viral, but it's very important that I also play it on the program. But like I always said, my program is for future occurrence, for future. Now, so where is it? Hold on. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So, as you see, these are our mothers from Abia State, from the community, from the community of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Our mothers are saying, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu immediately. Release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You must release him because he committed no crime. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is against the people, millions of people will not be calling for his release. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is against the interests of the people, even the Nigerians will not be calling for the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting for a just cause for his people, is not fighting for the betterment of his people, even across Nigeria, across Africa, the politicians, 180 as of left, will not be also be calling the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So, Bola Ahmed Tinubu It is time to let him go. It is time to let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go. If not, that seat will be hot for you. If not, that seat will be very, very hot for you. Let him go. It's not a threatening. Because this is a divine mission. It's a divine mission. Coming of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and stating for the state of Biafra is a divine mission. As you can see, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not called for this purpose, you people could have get rid of him. You people could have bought him over. But up to now, nothing. He's still standing. He's still standing firm. He's still telling you guys, let my people go. So for your benefit, it is time to let Mazi Nnamdi Kanu go. A man that international court and local court have set free. And you are still holding him there. A man that African Union Court, the people have set free. UN working group asks Nigeria government to release him. Umuahia High Court, Abia State, asked Nigeria government to release him and, as a matter of fact, take him back to Kenya. Appeal Court Abuja asked Nigeria court to release him. As a matter of fact, that no court in Nigeria have the right to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No court in Nigeria have the right to try Mazi Nnamdi Kanu because he committed no crime. Now let's listen to our wise counsel, what he said some years ago. Our wise counsel, Barrister Aloy Ejimakor, let's listen to him, what he said.
I mean, let's get this clear. Trial of what? Nothing can be built on nothing. We have made it clear. The counsels in the matter representing the other four co-defendants have made it clear in their applications that the main charge, treasonable felony, is not supported by any written law in the Federation of Nigeria. It's there in section 36, subsection 12 of Nigerian Constitution. That no Nigerian can be tried for any offense that is not supported by written law in Nigeria. And we have another law in this country. It is called the African Charter on Human and People's Rights Ratification and Enforcement Act. Chapter A9, Laws of Federation of Nigeria. Article 20 of that charter made it clear that all citizens of Nigeria have a right of self-determination. It actually used the word self-determination. I'm not sure the Office of the Attorney General is aware of the existence of this law. And Article 1 said that the Nigerian state must do everything possible to assist the citizens of Nigeria in expressing that right without any let or hindrance. Okay. So the councils are saying, my lord, they don't have a case before you. So continue to postpone requesting for bail, this and that, when there is no case before you, is what we need to consider first. Yeah. This was why the argument seemed to have been drawn out. Because if she makes a determination, with all due respect to the court, maybe the court has not adverted its mind to the details of the application file. But once the court does, you will come to that inescapable conclusion that if there's no case before us, then there's no case to be tried. Okay. That is what we're saying. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you, gentlemen. Let's see.
This is the High Court of Federal Republic.
So there's no case. Whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing, he's doing it under the habit of Nigeria law. Whatever Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is doing, he's doing under the habit of Nigeria law. Yeah, Mazi Chie, regional coordinator America Ekenengo, sir. You're welcome, sir. You're welcome to the program. Ndewo, you're welcome. So whatever Mazi Nankan is doing, he's doing it according to Nigeria Constitution. And that's why he said you cannot try him out of Nigeria Constitution, out of your own constitution, that you cannot try him. He said it before Bintanyako. That is when Mazi Nankan scattered the remaining table, the remaining leg of upper table, or scattered the upper table. And he told the prosecutor that your own constitution called you a terrorist, not him. That was after that incident. A lot of people now understood that Mazi Nankan committed no crime. That even the constitution of Nigeria is supporting Mazi Nankan for what he's doing. So Bola Ahmed Tinubu, stop wasting time. Release Mazi Nankan. You must release him. If not, that seat will be hard for you, because this is a divine cause. It's a divine cause. If Mazi Nankan was not called by Chukwu on this issue, you people who have get rid of him, you people have bought him over. How about Owazulike? How about Zayodi? So the rest of them, that's one once a time rise up to speak for Biafra. How about that? Are they still speaking? The answer is no. And you guys know what to do. Take my advice, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. It's very, very important to you. Take my advice, call this man in a roundtable discussion. In fact, make him your personal friend. Let him give you ideas about what is happening in Nigeria. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. A bag of flies over 80,000 naira. A bag of flies over 80,000. How much is fuel? 700 something naira a liter. And look at Dangote. Dangote is crying today. Dangote, your cry did not stop anything because you are one of them. In fact, for me, I believe that you, Kaba, are having problem among yourself, because you cannot tell me after spending $100 million on a land to build that refinery that you have not secured how you'll be getting your crude oil. You have secured it, but the fact is that when man proposed, God disposed. So the plans, whatever you are facing today, is between you guys. Stop coming on media to cry. Nobody wants to hear your voice, because we know how you manipulate, how you push others out of business, that you guys are in the same business. How about Ibeto? How about Mankaragu Cement? I don't know. We understand the games you guys played. Today, that same cabal that always supports you, you guys are having problem. And now, let me also play the message from our leader, from Dangote. It's very important. So let's remind Dangote. They are crying today, trying to tell us that they are buying, they are not giving crude oil, that we are not afraid to fight them. Go and sit down. I'm okay. Yeah, I have it. Oh, why is this? Where is this? Hold on. Let me see what, if I have it here. I don't think I have it. Maybe I did not download it. Because it would be so nice for we to listen to our leader, what he said about Dangote. Let me also check. Okay, Biafra, I'm sorry, I did not download it. Maybe next program we have to play it. So I don't have to download it here because it will take my time. So Dangote is crying today. But Biafrans, believe me, those that want to have sympathy on Dangote, we are just making a very big mistake, because Dangote is part of them. Dangote is part of them. Believe me, Dangote is part of them. Now, let's play a video from Dangote, from this our brother too that broke the news. Let's play. Let's play a video from him, because let's listen to Dangote. Let's play a video. So, but the one from our leader.
They don't finally scatter all the secrets where they remain for inside this country, Nigeria. First of all, it has been made public by Alhaji Dangote himself that he paid Lagos State government the sum of $100 million for the land where he built his refinery. And the shocking news now, where they fear everybody, so they surprise every Nigerian now, be say the information available on the internet space, even I think is also available on Forbes record, be say Lagos State government gave the traditional rulers, the Obas, the original landowners, the sum of $4.4 million, which is equivalent to about 750 million naira. And they kept the remaining money. People are now saying allegedly, saying Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Sanwo-Olu, and they keep the remaining money. Me, I don't know. Like I promise all of you, I make my content based on what is available on the internet space. Now, here are the painful facts. First of all, during the 2023 presidential election, they lied to all Nigerians. First of all, say Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu na build Lagos, number one. Number two, they also told us, say Alhaji Dangote's refinery na part of Tinubu's achievement. You see this country, eh? This is why many of our politicians kept a lot of people from their state poor and uneducated. When people are not educated, it's very hard for them to make a sound judgment, like you have in the northern part of Nigeria, where a lot of school children are out of school. People don't go to school, and they continue to use religious belief systems to confuse their brain. People will be brought into this life, and you will convince them that poverty is part of their life. Poverty is part of their existence. Hey! God in heaven. That's why people call God Obalankiti Okujulono. God, you are too merciful. If some of us be God, Nigeria no go there where it is today. So the question now is, what has the Lagos State government done with the rest of the money that Alhaji Dangote paid? You know, before Dangote could come up to make such a statement, you will really know that Dangote is currently pained. The man, they pained from what they don't do him. And he made this revelation. You know what is $100 million? We are talking about over 150 billion naira. That's what we are talking about. No be small money. So people, when they shout, say Lagos, they pay minimum wage, this one, that one. Or now they see how the money they take fly for the states. The problem we have in Nigeria is too big. That is why, personally, I am advocating for a sincere man. A man who is sincere. A man who is empathetic. Who will share in the pains of Nigerians. Look at what happened yesterday in America. Joe Biden has stepped down. Yes. Because of his age and because of his health. And he endorsed Kamala Harris to be the presidential flag bearer of the Democrats. Can any politician in this country, Nigeria, try him? All of us saw that Osibanjo was even a more stronger person to be the flag bearer of APC during the 2023 presidential election. But did it happen? No. Interest. Political interest that would destroy Nigeria, destroy the economy. I don't want to talk too much, but Lagos State people, I know say Alhaji Dangote paid you people $100 million. You know, consign me. My work on to bring transparency to the news available on the internet space so that I go know. If some of you won't get sense during the next election, may not try get sense. As you watch this video, I think God beg you, share another person's siam. God bless you.
So you can hear the lamentation of Dangote. No, the other one I have not downloaded where he said that he's not afraid to call their names or he's not afraid to fight them. They are the same people. They are the same people. They are the same people. Believe me, they are the same people. How about cement? Is it not Dangote? Why did Dangote push others out? They are the cabals. Now there is a problem among cabals. So you want to tell me that someone that paid $100 million to secure a land to build the refinery have not secured where he will getting his resources. And in Nigeria, we have crude oil. We export crude oil to other countries, other nations. Then you are telling me that Dangote, also from the north, will not have access to crude oil in Nigeria. You see the level of corruption? Because most of them have realized, okay, if we see allow this guy to go to operate fully, what we are doing, what we are benefiting, will not be getting it. Or maybe what they have discussed with Dangote said, no, I cannot afford it anymore. And it's okay, come and get the crude oil. We will make it so difficult for you to get the crude oil. These are the same people, my people. Believe me, they are the same people. Of $1 million on the internet, so they are the same people. They are the same people. Now, let's go to our brother Mark Edo Pikin. Please tag him, Mark Edo Pikin, because this is skit is okay. That is truth, but he missed to say the most important one that people are eager to hear, that people are eager to know, and that is why I want to use this skit on my program. Dear friends, I want you guys to watch. So please tag him on this program. It's very important. Let's listen to him, Mark Edo Pikin. Chibuzie egwu atụ na-achịkwara anyị na-abịakwa n'obi ya tata. Okay, let's listen to him.
Very clear, understand. Nigeria is the geographical location of Nigerians. While Nigerians are the habitat of Nigeria. Nigeria is a blessing to Nigerians. While Nigeria is a problem to Nigeria. Nigeria is 63 years old. While Nigerians are still crawling. They have failed. Do you know that Nigeria is rich, but Nigerians are poor? Nigeria is blessed with oil, but Nigerians are suffering because of oil. Nigeria is free of its colonial masters, but Nigerians are running to the land of their colonial master for survival. Nigeria have leaders, but Nigerians lack leaders. Nigeria have a great future, but Nigerians are so myopic to picture the future. Nigeria is blessed with mineral, but Nigerians are suffering from political diabetes. My brother, do you know that as I speak to you now, the person that sang "The Land is Green" is no longer in the land. She's in another land looking for greener pastures. They told us that education is the key. But do you know that yesterday I see my classmates for international airport, they said padlock? This is a country where every man wants to trample on another man to be elevated. A country where professors are made professors just to announce the result when it's with one theater office. As I speak to you now, do you know that the salary of an average policeman is 50 liters of fuel? From here to Shogotendo, that be the salary. My brother, do you also know that the salary of a soldier man is not enough for him to go and see his family to and fro? As I speak to you now, our scholars are flying out, our engineers are flying out, our doctors are flying out, our professors are flying out, our graduates are flying out, and still the economy of this country is yet to take off. As I speak to you now, 3 sets of people are left in this country. Those who are running, those who are running for election, and those who hit the ground running. Do you know that we are no longer a country? We are now a group of people waiting for their visa to come out.
So you mean this full Nigeria now embassy?
Yes, those who remain and those who they deny.
Get out of here.
My brother, Nigeria is blessed, but Nigerians are wicked. Every man is waiting for the next man to fail, and yet you want the country to succeed. Wickedness, bitterness, self-entitlement, immediate gratification is the fastest mobilization to corruption. You don't need transport.
I want to harvest you.
Do you know that in our country today, if you want to be a sinner, you go to the church. If you want to die, you run to the hospital. If you want to be corrupt, you go to court. If you want to be unemployed, you go to school. If you want to steal, you contest for election. Doing evil is not the new good, and doing good is not the new evil. Shall we continue to do evil that grace may abide?
God forbid.
Who cares? This is Nigeria, not America. This is the only country where our parliamentarians and lawmakers we gather together with big agbada just to shout the eyes have it, and yet the masses will never see it or get it. In those days, God will send his prophet to go and warn and advise kings and leaders. But in our time, our leaders are the ones advising our prophet from spiritual pulpit to political pulpit. But the matter of them all and the general overseer of them all is our corrupt leaders. There is a difference between a public servant and a public master. When a public servant becomes a public master, then absolute power corrupts absolutely. Do you know that before this country was created, corruption was created, and on the altar of corruption was this country created? Our colonial master were smart enough to have left us in a humpity-dumpty situation. But today, it's still a big shock today that we are still striving. We are even 63 years old, going to 64. It was because of this colonial corruption that a great man called Herbert Macaulay led the first protest in this country, and over time, the gathering of these comrades was given a name called N.
Please, Biafrans, my people, please start from here to listen very good, listen very close to him. Here is where I want to address him. I want you guys to follow him. Listen very, very attentively. Very, very good. Very, very careful. Let's follow him, please. It's very important. From here.
The Nigeria Youth Movement of 1934. And later, Herbert Macaulay and a few others formed the National Council of Nigeria and Cameroon, NCNC, having Herbert Macaulay as the president and Nnamdi Azikiwe as the secretary. Then the NYM now become AG, the Ashok group, led by Awolowo, the famous cocoa farmer. And the struggles of this group led to the manifestation of the Richard Constitution of 1945 to 1954 that gave birth to Nigeria's into 3 majorities: the Northern, the Western, and the Southern Protectorate. And so we had the NPC, the Northern People's Congress, led by Sir Ahmadu Bello for the North, and then we had the AG, the Ashok group, led by Awolowo for the West, and then we had the NCNC, the National Council for Nigeria and Cameroon, led by Nnamdi Azikiwe for the East. And this gave rise to the John McPherson Constitution that introduced the general election. And later, we had the Lignity Constitution of 1954 that led to centralizing the government and making Nigeria a federal system of government. The first election was conducted in 1959. We had the NPC and the NCNC coalition automatically made AG, the Ashok group, a major opposition party. Because of the coalition, they won. And this gave birth to Sir Tafawa Balewa as the Prime Minister, still under the tutelage of the Queen, and Nnamdi Azikiwe as the Governor General, because of the NPC and the NCNC coalition. You see how?
Wait, may I go wash my eyes?
My brother, this did not end well, because the NPC later hijacked the government from the NCNC, which means there was crisis between the NPC and the NCNC as leaders of one government. And on the other hand, there was crisis in the AG, the Action Group, between Akintola and Awolowo. So the Prime Minister then, Tafawa Balewa, declared a 6-month state of emergency in the West, and later it got to the imprisonment of Awolowo, Anthony Enahoro, and few others, which means there was crisis all over the country as planned by the colonial masters.
You get it?
So now, my brother, you can see that in this country, before Nigeria was better,
Okay.
corruption was better. All this and many more, they don't.
Yeah, hold it here. This is where I come in. My brother, MC Edo Pikin, this your skit or your program, believe me, it's wonderful. Whatever you said here, all of them, they are truths. You just analyze Nigeria the way Nigeria is. Now that Nigeria is so corrupt, you say it all. But here is the place that you need to do what? Tell us that hidden truth. That thing that they have used to deceive people. He refused to do it and you have to jump it. And I said no. Maazị Ezumezu said no. My people, listen. Here he told you guys that there was a problem all over Nigeria. There was a problem all over Nigeria then. And it was caused between Akintola and Awolowo. And Tafawa Balewa do what? Ordered state of emergency in the West. That all over Nigeria was what? Problem. My brother, guess what? My brothers, listen. MC Edo Pikin refused to tell us that is what lead to Q. To the first Q in Nigeria, the Tagibo Q. Do you guys see my point? MC Edo Pikin refused to tell us, you know all those history. But when he come to this point, he refused to tell Nigerians that this was what led to the what? To the Q 1966. That they tag Igbo Q. And Igbos were eliminated, were slaughtered in millions. Igbos were slaughtered in millions in the north. Igbos were slaughtered, killed, children were murdered in cold blood. Pregnant women were slaughtered, tear up their womb and bring out the baby alive. The MC Edo Pikin refused to tell Nigerians that this is what caused the coup that they called Igbo coup in 1966. And they said that it was Igbo. But MC Edo Pikin knows all those history between NCN, Action Group or whatever, no? Edo Pikin knows that it was as a result of the problem between Akintola and Awolowo that all the nation was what? Problem. Apart from the East. In the West, there were a lot of what? Buying. Also in the North, a lot of buying. But Edo Pikin have to jump this area, this very important area that people are eager to know how this coup, this first coup, 1966, started. What led to it? What caused it? So, Edo Pikin, my brother, he need to do this thing again. He need to tell Nigerians. Because this is how they deceive a lot of people. Because, like she said, he said it was the Westerners that caused this problem for us. And it's 100% truth. I have done a program about it. Even the Q, they plan it too. But our brothers that take the action did not know that it was well planned by UK, because the action of those people, those Akintola and Awolowo, lead to the action that these men take. Britain government know what they do. UK government, British, they know what they do. But Edo Pikin, he refused to tell Nigerians that it was as a result of this problem. Like I said, you said that everywhere there were problems. State of emergency was declared in the West. Awolowo was jailed. Awolowo was was jailed in Calabar. Nigeria were not settled. And that was what prompted these young soldiers. Then at the end of the day, you guys target Igbo Q. And that was what leads to my own people being slaughtered in millions. In millions. That was also lead to Biafra Civil War. Why didn't you tell Nigerians, since you have made up your mind, you have taken up the challenge to educate people, why didn't you finish it up? Because half-truth is dangerous. Half-truth is dangerous. Let's take it back again.
On the other hand, there was crisis in the AG, the action group between Akintola and Awolowo. So the Prime Minister then, Tafawa Balewa, declared a 6-month state of emergency in the West, and later it got to the imprisonment of Awolowo, Anthony Enahoro, and few others, which means there was crisis all over the country as planned by the colonial masters.
You get it?
So now, my brother, you can see that in this country, before Nigeria was bettered, corruption was bettered. All this and many more, they don't want you to know. And then they scrap history from our curriculum so that you will not know the root of your problem.
If you don't get it, forget about it.
You see, at the end of the day, you told us that they take away history from the school so that we don't know the problem. But why didn't you guys, why didn't you tell Nigerians these truths? Because, as you said, it was planned by colonial masters. And I believe what you said. You said that in the West there were problems. All over the country there were problems. That is fact. And that was what led to the coup, 1966. Why didn't you tell us? Because you know a lot. You don't tell me that you don't know. You know it. You know the truth, but you jump it. You jump it to enter another issue. Mark Edo Pikin. Mazi Ezumezu Ekwensu. I love you. You are a brother to me. For me, this skit, you must repeat it again. You must repeat it again. This is a must. You must tell Biafrans the truth. You must tell Biafrans the truth. This is the fact. You must tell Biafrans the truth. Because if you don't tell Biafrans the truth, it will not be okay. It's very important. As far as you have stand up, you have taken the boldness to tell Biafrans, to tell Nigerians what you know. Please end it, because half-truth is dangerous. Like as you said, it was the problem between Akintola and Awolowo. And there was problem all over Nigeria. And in the West, state of emergency was declared there. And Awolowo was in prison. And that was what led to 1966 coup. But Nigeria started Igbo coup with the help of BBC. And that was what led to slaughtering of my people. And also lead to the Biafra Civil War. So Edo Pikin, first of all, I appreciate you for what you just said. I appreciate you for taking the challenge, for knowing that all is not well. You need to repeat this again. Now, Edo Pikin, I also want you to listen to Ahmad Bello, one of the posts he made. Ahmad Bello. Let me bring the post up. This post is there. This is a statement from Ahmad Bello. This was his statement. No? So I think, let me try to make it wide. If it will be okay. Okay. Let me read it. Let me read this Edo Pikin. You can also lay your hand in this comment from Ahmad Bello. I think he made this comment, I think was it in 50s. In 50s or maybe after independence. But let's read it. Say the new nation called Nigeria should be an estate of our great-grandfather, Usman Dan Fodio. We must ruthlessly prevent a change of power. We use the minorities of the North as a winning tools and the South as a conquered territory, and never allow them to rule over us, and never allow them to have control over their future. This statement was from Ahmad Bello. This statement he made was more than 50 years ago. And believe me, this is what they are protecting up to today. So Edo Pikin, I want you to talk about this too. And again, if they are seeing Nigeria as their forefathers' estate, and that's why they are everywhere, they're inviting Fulanis to come in. Fulanis from Senegambia, come in. No. They're in the military, they're in police, bandits, they will capture them today, the next day they will recruit them into military. It's the most easiest way to join Nigerian military. When they capture the bandits, the terrorists, after giving them VIP treatment, they put them into Nigerian military. And that's why they told you that the bandits, the terrorists, the Fulani herdsmen, they are their foot soldiers. They said it. Now I want you guys to listen. Edo Pikin, mostly, but I want you to listen to this audio from a Fulani man. Listen to this audio. It's very important.
Fulanis own Nigeria. Written by Osman Umar Sokoto, philosopher, teacher and activist, 2022. We must make Nigeria a Fulani nation, and that's final. There is nothing anybody can do about it. When we said that Nigeria belongs to our father Uthman Dan Fodio, it wasn't a joke. Haven't we told you that the oil in Bayelsa and anywhere in Nigeria belongs to the Fulani? Are Fulani not in charge of every oil wells and oil companies in Nigeria? Who owns the oil in Lagos State? Dangote, of course. Didn't we tell you that Benue belongs to the Fulani by the right of conquest? Didn't the Fulani become indigenes in Benue and Jos? Soon a Fulani will become governors in those places, and our conquering of those places will become complete. Are you still listening to the ranting of that Governor Orton? He is just making noise, seeking sympathy, and fooling his people. He knows he got no balls. He knows he can do nothing. What did he do when we asked that they submit their weapons? Nothing. They submitted, even when they knew that our foot soldiers, the Fulani headsmen, are still with their AK-47. They handed to us their double barrels, and we kept our AK-47, and you say Fulani is not in charge. Are we not in charge? We laugh when people make noise. Let me ask you people. What did you do when we started showing you all the different faces of the president? What did you do when we took over the police, the army, immigration, custom, etc.? Did you cough? Is Fulani not in charge of all security segments? Is Fulani not DPOs and army chiefs in all your localities? What have your leaders done about it? Have you not seen herdsmen killing people? Have you seen one herdsman in police cell or prison? How many herdsmen have they sentenced? Have you heard that army attacked herdsmen camps? That Air Force bombed them, or police responded when our Fulani herdsmen came for attacks? What happened when we killed 300 in Agatu? What does that tell you? Is it not enough for Fed governments to declare state of emergency and fish out the killers? Government will only sympathize. What does the silence of your leaders tell you? They are our slaves. Both from the south, southeast, and west, everyone you call your leader is our slave. And before anyone joins them, he or she must agree to be our puppet. Do you wonder why Ebonyi State Governor still protect Fulani headsmen and kill his own people, even after our headsman killed his own people? Are you surprised that former Governor Obiano has Maeti Ola representatives in his government? That's when Fulani headsmen under Maeti Ola are killing his people. We own them and they are our puppets. We can save and destroy them anytime. Can't you see what is happening in Imo State? What did your leaders do when we removed your elected governor and put a man that took fourth position? Did they cough? Ihidioha is foolish. For 1 year we wanted him to start worshipping us and he refused. He allowed IPOB to demonstrate without our soldiers killing them. Now he is a governor only inside his family house. Ho 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 ho. Let me tell you the truth. You must worship the Fulani if you must rule your people in Nigeria. Our slave Hope is doing a nice job. He has killed ESN commander and he is still killing. When we are done, you all will understand how powerful the Fulani is. We are master planners. Do you know the number of Fulani from West and North Africa that have become Nigerians in the past 20 years? And with NIN registration more will become Nigerians. Are Fulani not sacking villages and renaming them? What have you all done about it? When we declared no visa for Africans, we knew what we were doing. We will take over Nigeria and you all will not do anything. We opened our borders and allowed Fulani from West African countries to come in and we call it visa on arrival. If you cough, we imprison you, send you to exile or waste you. Yes, your leaders are our slaves. Is Tinubu not worshipping us? We promised him president and he started betraying his people. Let him come and be president, let us see. Are Tinubu and Osibajo not fighting now? It is part of Fulani agenda. The presidency is going back to the north. Wait and see how it will happen. That one in Rivers State called Governor Wike. That one is a big clown. He was bragging to be a hitman, claiming up and down that he loves his people. What did we do? We simply promised him the vice president position, gave him more chances to loot his people and he went mad and started killing his people. He gave his own Abigbo women to our soldiers to rape and kill. We are not done with you guys. Those ones they call Ohanis is now ours. When last did you hear them talking? We bought them over a very long time ago. Whatever they say today is what we want. They are now a tool to further Fulani reign. They said that they can't be Islamized and Fulanized, but you can go to Enugu and Ebonyi State and you will understand what we have done. West. We are on top of the game. We have already taken Ilorin a long time ago. We have gradually taken lots of places. Didn't we send them to the Benin Republic as refugees? More and more to come. Where are the Afinefears? Where is Sunday Igboho? Where is Nnamdi Kanu? Where are the Yoruba Obos? Where are the human rights activists? They are all silenced and caged. The only obstacle along our way is that one calling himself Motsi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. But we will deal with them. We will use his own people to deal with him. And we have started already. Didn't we get his people to proscribe his group even when they killed no one? Didn't his governor support Operation Python Dance that helped us kill more than 300 of their own youths? If you doubt it, then tell one leader in Southeast that condemned the killing if not that stupid and useless Abarib. We have raised men among his people to write against him. We have successfully bought some people around him over, using their own Eastern leaders. But in their foolishness, they never knew it was the Fulani that sent their own people to buy them over. Is his former ally and deputy not today against him? What did you think happened if not the power of the Fulani? We are getting closer, and we got no much time. Quran must be dipped into the Atlantic Ocean. And that's final. Islam is spreading fast, and many Christians are converting to Islam. Where are the pastors that can talk? They are after their own selfish interest. Nigeria is a Fulani inheritance. We planned this decades ago and we must actualize it. Presidency is going back to another Fulani man in PDP that will spend another 8 years. Wait and see as things unfold. Written by Osman Umar Sokoto, philosopher, teacher and activist, 2022.
So, first of all, this audio is not a recent one. It's about maybe, let me say, 2 years ago now, this audio. I just want to refresh our memory. For me to also, tell MC Edo Pikin that he still need to do more. If you listen to what this teacher, he said teacher of philosophy, whatever, Omar Sokoto said, almost 95% of it happened. 95% of it. And guess what? He said, they have only one headache. They have only one headache. And who is that one headache? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Who is that headache? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That they have only one headache. Who is that headache? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The people that prescribe IPOB, are they the Northerners? No. Our people, the Eastern governors, before the federal government. You see what he said about Obiano then? That Fulanis are in the government. Obiano said it with his mouth. In this audio, 95% of what he said come to pass, happen. Is their plan. Look at what's happening in Lagos State. Who are those? Who are those Yorubas that are destroying the property of Igbos? They are Muslim Yorubas. Muslim Yorubas are on top, giving instructions, saying must do this, must do that. They are Muslim Yorubas. That will tell you tomorrow, if we didn't take care. You see Enugu, you see Ebonyi. Those Muslims, Igbo Muslims there will give us a big problem too. But let's be going. So, MC Edo Pikin, you still have more to do. You need to tell Nigerians the truth. You need to tell them that after this, the problem that was the problem that was the problem that led to the coup. It was not an Igbo coup. It was at a level of corruption in Nigeria then, at a level of calamity going on in Nigeria then. Problem everywhere, according to you. That was what led to the coup. And it was never an Igbo coup. So you need to tell Nigerians. So those that know MC Edo Pikin, call this area and send to him. It's very important. Now, let's go to As the Light TV. First of all, I will say, where is Chinasa Nwankita? Where is Chinasa Nwankita? Chinasa Nwankita, your gullible followers are waiting for you. Where is Chinasa Nwankita? He must come out. Chinasa Nwankita must come out and educate his gullible followers. Or is he tired of blackmail? No. He can't be tired. Remember what I told you. That the way you will end, oh yeah, people able. And I told Chika Paul Edoziem, just this year, January, I tell you, you have little chance. What you have is little chance. If not, your end will be shameful. Is it not happening? Is it not happening? I take Chika Paul Edoziem, aka Enemy at the Gate. Unite Biafrans now. Unite IPOB now. There are two things you need to do, only two things. Obey every single instruction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and obey IPOB code of conduct. These two things, everybody will come to line. Obey every single instruction of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You must obey it. Obey IPOB code of conduct. Go and check January 1st, 2024. The video is there. And I told you, if you refuse to do this, your end will be disaster, shame. The same thing I told Chinasa Nwankita. Chinasa Nwankita, we don't want you to be on S and only. Come to the radio. The radio, you say you have the power of microphone. Come there and start yapping. Why? Gilling at you also. Gilling at you also. You, Chinasa Nwankita, because even may go. So he take go. You think he can destroy IPOB? I can't we cannot destroy IPOB. Mazinakan said, and he told us about a day like this, about enemy within. Chinasa Nwankita, about your mad dog, Chibuze Guatu. And my joke. Chinasa Nwankita, about your mad dog, he defend even on top. Now, you people come up to tell us about IPOB, Mola, something. Biafrans, that IPOB, Mola, something, code of conduct, it was not authorized by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I have posted it. Is there? I said it was not authorized by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Let me see if it's here. I forgot to download it. Maybe next program I have to download it. It was not authorized by Onyendu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So is it now? Chinasa Nwankita knows that those that are insulting people, they have to stop. Chineke Yakpo. Okay, I think I have it in this one. Biafrans, I don't know if you can see. You see it? It was not authorized by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them. It was not authorized by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No? So maybe America, the IPOB official in America can have a time to come to also to educate Biafrans about this. So Chinasa Nwankita, your time is over. Your time is over. The Chibuze Guatu, you defended the APOB. Today, he's calling on Nigerian government to go after those that are talking about Biafra issue in Nigeria. I repeat, Chinasa Nwankita, Chika Paul Edozem, Tony one bot raise room Ike. Chibuze Guatu, you people protected. You people work with. Today is calling on Nigeria government to go those that are talking about Biafra in Nigeria. Okay? Yeah, no, can we put it on? Will expose you people all of you guys. Will expose you guys. Oh yeah? Because I want you to listen.
Any day, we say enough is enough. If focusing, let the youth say enough is enough. If all this nonsense are saying. Another thing, the Bunda I'm not see online, now called bullshit. More believe no government can happen because he used one person. He used one phone as an example. Others will run. He used only one person. Also bandos up. Man, when you put you on free. Some of them are going here not in Nigeria. And yet, some of them they're bank. Some of them they're but yet government happen. And you don't know No down online, they instigate. But the main people motivate others to commit all these crimes. I'm a but I watch us saga go mine. They won.
No there. Here with the mad dog, Chibuzie Guatu, Chika Paul, they do them walk with. China someone can protect even when they call and complain about him on radio. Here with the mad dog, Tony, one bottle Zumike, protecting Ogoga, Italy. Today, the same person, Chibuzie Guatu, is calling on Nigeria government to go after those that are talking about Biafra issue on Nigeria, that telling that those people are going to bank, that they are in Nigeria, that they have to use one person to set example. They have to use one person to set example. These are the same person that have castigated Madam Nemianya, castigated our last family. This is the same person that caused a lot of problem in this struggle. And he resigned 2 times. This is the same person that told us that Lolo called him on telephone and asked him not to quit. Lolo, I hope you are listening. Let me also play it again. It's very important. Please, as you come in, share this program and hit the like button. It's very important. Share this program and hit the like button. And tag as the Light TV. I ain't about to be here now.
Any day, enough is enough. If focusing. Let the youth say enough is enough. If all this nonsense happens. Another thing about that I'm see online, now called bullshit. More believe no government can happen. Because he used one person. He used one phone as an example. Others will run. He used only one person. Also bandos up. Man, when you put you on free. Some of them are going here not in email Nigeria. And yet, some of them they're Japan. Some of them they're J. But yet, government and you don't know. No down online, they instigate. But the main people motivate others to commit all these crimes. I'm a different name. But I watch us saga go mine. They won.
I told you guys that if you are not upright in this struggle, the gods of the land will expose you, because Biafra is a spirit. That if you are not upright in this struggle, that the gods of the land, the spirit of Biafra will expose you, and it's exposing them. Also remember, this is the same guy, before he resigned, he told us that bring information to him about our people on ground, that he will take it to Nigeria government authority, not to IPOB. He will take it to Nigeria government authority. Still, this the same person, Chinasa Nwankita, defended on Radio Biafra. The same person, Tony One Bottle Rumike, defended in Italy. The same person, Austin Albine, defended. The same person, Chika Paul Edozemu, keep mute and never say anything. Up till now, all they can do is to come out to bring that shenanigan code of conduct, model code of conduct that Maznan can have not permitted. Now let's go to As the Light TV. If you have your question, you can bring your question in now, because I will be winding down after this one. And if you want to come in, I will put my link. You can come in and say, no, even As the Light TV, you're also invited. Come in. I will not keep coming. Now, let's listen to Asedelight TV. The attack.
Are fighting alongside with to get Biafra restored. His health condition, his mental condition, his legal moves. He briefed them. This is why I keep telling the world that any lawyer, any barrister that is defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without working with the Directorate of State, without working with Mazi Chike Doziem and the members of the Directorate of State, without sharing ideas with them, letting them know what is happening from the inside there, that person can never be trusted. And Aloy Ejimakor fall into that part. I will be mentioning his name anytime I want. I will. And I want Aloy Ejimakor to know that Aloy Ejimakor is playing with fire. If I Ejiofor, whenever he visits Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he reports to the Directorate of State. Tell them what is happening. Because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not alone. Aloy Ejimakor is making Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to look like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is alone. Aloy Ejimakor is trying to make Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to look like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is no longer relevant. He's making Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to look like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not, longer the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, which he, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, left behind the Directorate of State to champion the movement in his absence. Even in his presence, they are the one championing this movement, because every office in this struggle has a representative in the Directorate of State. The Directorate of State is standing like that Iroko tree, which branches is giving shelter to every other department of this movement. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created it and told us live on Radio Biafra that this is how it's supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. So how can someone be working all in the name that is defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu without reporting, without having good relationship with the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left behind? Gozie Material Nwoko Machuku Goziegi, you're welcome to the program. Mary Bunkai, Machineke, Oga Dregenama. Eke Roro Eke, Mazi Okiosiwu, Mazi Don Felix Atubi, Ndewo. I will continue to tell you people the truth. It does not matter what the enemy are thinking. So, once Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor come out of DSS dungeon, he doesn't just go on Facebook to write. He doesn't go to X to tweet. He does not do that. Because there are people that he is working for. There are people that he is fighting for. How can you be fighting for people's freedom? You will go to see their leader. The health situation of the leader, you will not report to them. It's not possible. So when Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor reports to them, they will have one-on-one. They will have one-on-one discussion. They will share ideas. There are things to say and there are things not to say. There are things to report. There are things not to report. You cannot just come and open your mouth. Wow. All in the name that you are reporting to be relevant. No matter what you do, Aloy Ejimakor, as long as you are not working with the Directorate of State, you can never be relevant. Then secondly, what Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor and Mike Ozokome does is, once they are done seeing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, no matter the situation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health, they report to the wife. They report to the wife. They talk to the wife. They speak to the wife. They discuss with him. They share ideas with the wife. Do you know why? The reason is because after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as the leader of indigenous people of Biafra, the nearest person to him is not Mazi Chike Doziem. The nearest person to him is not Emmanuel Kanu. The nearest person to him is not Kanu Takano, which is known as what do you call him, Kinsley Zebiru. No. The nearest person to him is his wife. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for crying out loud, married Nwada Uchechukwu Kanu legally. He oburo iko metara the woman. Ha ba akwa iko we mebadi na nwunye. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu jere nuwa ya dịka esi anụ nwanyị. Oburo nwanyị ya kwatara n'iko. Ọ nwanyị Mazi Nnamdi Kanu ji ụkwụ ya na abụkpọrọ parents ya wee gaa kwụọ kpọmkpọm na chọrọ ịnụ nwunu gbaa nkwụ ya. Kwụọ ụgwọ isi ya. Were ya mee wedding. Oji ame white wedding. Gbaa nkwụ ọdịnala. Omenala kwụọ ụgwọ isi ya. The bride price was paid. And for those of you that got church, you might hear Bible about marriage. That for a man shall leave his father and his mother, leave his brothers, leave the Bible the church. That for a man who should live, let me use Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. For Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should live late Neme Okukano, Ugweze Okukano, live as Israel Okukano, live Fine Boy, live Kinsley Zebiru, live Chichi Kanu, live all of them, Nana Kanu, leave all of them, leave them, and go and look for his own missing rings, and got married to her, and that both of them should be two bodies in one soul, that they should become one. Uno na go Bible. So legally, both in practical terms, both spiritually, both scientifically, otherwise, the next person to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is his wife.
Now, Biafrans, before you continue, I want you guys to listen to this guy. This guy, and I told, I can't see what Ganaba one. I can't see what Ganaba one. First, I don't want to talk about our wise counsel that he said it's not working with Chika. I'll come to it, but let me address the one he said. The next person to our leader is our Lolo, Uchechi Kanu. Now, dear friends, John Odisoko Kundala. If the next person to our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Lolo Uchechi Kanu, which I accepted. No, yeah, because we own Yakob. Yeah, I accepted. Why didn't they call Lolo? Why didn't they tell us the response of Lolo when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped in Kenya? Why? I repeat, according to this annual is telling you guys that the next person to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is Lord Uchechi Kanu, not Kanta Kanu, not President Meme. Now I said, I accepted. No argument on that. He's right. Since he's Lolo, why not Chinasa Wankita tell us what Lolo said when Onyendu was kidnapped? Because Chinasa Wankita told us that the next person that is close to our leader is his family, is Kantakan. That's why he put call to him. And Kantakan said that he was on to play him. All those lies, all those buncoms. Today we have destroyed that lie. Now, according to Anwar Fianua, since no Lolo with the very close person to our leader, why didn't they call Lolo to ask him about our leader? You know what? Because Lolo cannot stop this man. Because Lolo is not a problem to them. The reason why they flame up Kantakano, the reason why they blackmail Kantakano is as a result of Kantakano is Bachiluzo. That Kantakano will give them headache. And it is obvious Kantakano have destroyed them all with Ezoku Chineke. Only on Twitter, only on X, they have destroyed them all with all their powerful microphone, with all their powerful the chat card media worms. Today, where are they? That's why Chinas and Wankita told you guys that Kantakano was called to ask about his brother. And he said that Onyedu was on demand to play. All those bunkers, you guys take it up to blackmail this one Madia. The one Madia see the men firm stand up to today. Today we see the protests in Biafra land about our mothers. Kantakano stand with his brother, stand with Prince Meme, and I told you guys these two guys, Prince Meme and Kantakano, they were angels. You guys cannot divide them. So, and remember, the same person that blackmailed Kantakano told us that he was on communication with Mazin Nankano on daily basis until that very day Onyendu went so. Until that very day Onyendu went so, until on 19th of that July, Onyendu went so. But he quickly turned 360 degrees to blackmail Kantakano. Chika Paul Edoziem supposed to have meeting with our leader on 19th of that month, of that very month. But Chika Paul Edoziem, after Onyendu did not show up on that meeting, after 8 days, Chika Paul Edoziem, aka Enemy at the Gate, did not tell us that Onyendu is missing. But they turned 360 degrees to blackmail innocent man. And also remember that, but Magnet, I told them this is not 2021. But remember that it was the same Chinas and Wankita that told us that Kantakano was trying to negotiate with the people to pay them lump sum of money to release Mazina and Kano. Why would they turn around to blackmail him? Well, today we are not hearing that the family of Mazina and Kano don't want Mazina and Kano to be out. But rather, we are hearing from their side that they don't want Mazina and Kano to be out. Jonathan Chinedu told us that it's against Mazina and Kano release. Nothing. This is the chat card media one. Nothing. About that, nothing. But to say 1,000 teachers about that, nothing. I told them they can never be at peace until Mazina Kano is out. They can never be at peace. So according to this land warfare, now a lot of the very close person to our leader, I accepted. But since he's very close to our leader, why didn't you guys put call to him to ask him about Mazina Kano? Why do you guys put call to Kantakano, if at all? Because Kantakano said that no one have called him, that he did not say a thing like that. No one, when they called him, he did not say a thing like that. Now, let's come. He was talking that Aloy Ejimakor is not working with these fallen angels. It's not working with these SAC DOS, these SAC members of DOS. He said that Aloy Ejimakor is not working with them. Now, let's ask this Anofio, this Okoko. Is Aloy Ejimakor the only lawyer working for our leader, Mazina Kano? Is Aloy Ejimakor the only lawyer working for Mazina Kano? The answer is no. So if Aloy Ejimakor refuses to work with Chika Paul Edoziem or give information to Chika Paul Edoziem, how about Maxwell? Why did Maxwell give information to Chika Paul Edoziem? If Maxwell refused to do that, how about Nnemeka Ejiofor? How about that? If Nnemeka Ejiofor refused to do that, how about Mandela and the rest of them? How about them? That tells you that their decision not giving information to these fallen angels is from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's a simple thing that you will see understand. Very common thing, man understand. If Aloy Ejimakor, those lawyers are not giving information to this fallen angel, this SAC DOS, that text is that instruction is from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, from our leader. Why are you insulting Aloy Ejimakor? Let's continue listening to him.
Nwada Uchechi Kanu happened to be, I repeat, happened to be the direct next of kin to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Because before his children, it was the wife. That is why you people saw the one they called Ken John Ho. No Germany. So for 5,000.
Let's get another one. Another one that's
but common reportage, you cannot give a professional reportage. How can a man from England that went to school read this and understand what this man is trying to say here? Very local diction that is putting out here. Okay, let's say Aloy is not reporting to Directorate of State. What about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife? What about Nwada Uchechi Kanu? Do you people know that this man is not talking to our leader's wife? It's not reporting to her. Aloy Ejimakor is not reporting to this woman about the husband's health condition. Aloy Ejimakor will see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, just go carry his phone, write, post. So who are you working for? Are you working for X that you're posting your reportage of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's health to? Okay. Now, if there is any action to be taken by the people that are following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, by the people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left behind, by the people that are doing the needful, doing proper consultation with international communities, with world powers, is it they will go on your platform and see where you are writing this garbage? You did not talk to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife. You did not report to her. We should report to Aloy Ejimakor. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife is going to see that the husband is sick on your platform. Do you people see why I told you people that Aloy Ejimakor doesn't mean well for this trouble and for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? He don't mean well. And those of you, Egberima, that we cut this program and use it to talk rubbish, don't worry. I'm not ready for you people. I have not got anybody's page down in this movement. I haven't done that. I haven't done that. But maybe I will use one person to set example.
Shut up! I want to hear
my voice.
Shut up your mouth.
To be talking rubbish on your platform.
Yeah.
I've been watching. And I want Biafra to be judging from all sides.
Yeah.
So when you put my video, what I said, you say your own. People will see how stupid you are.
Yeah.
When you begin to analyze my video, that your analysis will expose your stupidity. Expose your myopic mindedness. Expose your low life, your low level of understanding.
Yeah. I agree now.
You can't go and see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the wife will know that the condition of his husband on your platform. It's not possible. It's not done anywhere in the world. You have to talk to this woman. You have to report to her the condition of her husband's health. So you are representing my husband. You are representing my husband, right? Okay. Let's assume you are representing my husband. And you went to see my husband. And my husband is having BP, low BP or high BP or whatever. Then it is on internet that I'll come and read it. Because check in if more wise. Check any farm or the wise, that Majon. Who does that? And I spoke about what happened when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife went to see her husband, Some Berima, whom somebody sent me their video where they are dancing skelewu, talking rubbish, that it was a lawyer Jimako who filed for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife to.
So Biafrans, he was referring to my video, to my program, you know, because he have threatened me that he goes to pull my page, and I said to him, for me, a guy, we don't care. If you succeed to pull down any of my page, I click under one. Like I said, I always said, I am a very little platform, very little space. I may use a regular tune timbo. Only feel the heat. Before what's happening today? Today you are talking. Today you are gradually talking about me. A day will come, you also mention name. Now, Biafrans, he was talking about alleged Marco to report to Lord Uchechi. On what basis? Report to him about IPOB issue on what basis? Then when you talk about the health condition, Lord Uchechi will get information about it. And the last time we saw what he said about it and the medication or whatever, we saw it. But apart from that, all other than the lawyer saying well any information and they would jail law. They was in a mess from the lawyers. Although because one day dear, not dear. Meme no dear. Nana meme gonna talk isi on. When I making when I all on onwe ka ya kpọ ndị lawyer no mmemme no dia okay for people na mali ife na onye nzuzu ka ebo he just na-achị chepụta lọlọ ọkpa n'ama he just na-achị chepụta lọlọ ọkpa n'ama but people like me were I am insult lọlọ the same way Chibuzo Egwuatu is trying to bring her out but not him no. Now, Biafrans, you want to talk about the invitation now. Remember, the first program on me, he was talking about Ifeanyi Ubah, and I came and tell you guys that Ifeanyi Ubah have nothing to do with Lolo. If I were the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but you can tell me that Ifeanyi Ubah will his travel or his transport or able alone Abuja, if I ever take care of it, I will say yes, I accepted. By telling him that no, if I ever met Lord UFO, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is 100% lie. The only people that can give you that right is Emeka Legal Team, and our leader have to approve it. Then they will say, okay, come now. They want to, now change the goal. So assess the journey and on. Now I want you guys to listen. The second missionary journey that is trying to change the narrative, trying to change the stories again. I want you guys to listen to him.
To visit the husband, which I'm standing today to still debunk that lie that Aloy Ejimako did not. Aloy Ejimako was trying to play politics. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife visit. Aloy was playing politics with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife visit. Aloy, no matter how you present yourself, no matter how you do whatever you're doing, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife is the next of kin to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife have automatic access to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Aloy have no problem with that.
Access. Number one.
Aloy have no problem with that. Wife counsel have no problem with that.
Without your consent. So I want to rebuke you, rebuke your handlers, rebuke those idiots. I don't want to mention their name because they are irrelevant. They are too small. We
don't care.
They know themselves.
We don't care.
Those that when they are broadcasting or when they are talking, only
Yeah.
Canon and Fine Boy will be watching them.
Yes.
Shouting right down, right down.
Yeah.
Like, very laughable. Now, dear friends, pay attention to this before I write on. Do you people know the reason why Pyongyang Hall, the 5,000 euro soup cooker in Germany, was telling the world that Kanunta happened to be the next of kin to Mazen Namekan? Do you know why? You don't know? Okay. Let me break it down that you may understand. The reason is simply because they have already started parading lies upon lies that Nwadu Chechukwu Kanu is not Mazen Namekanu's wife. That Nwada Uchechukwu Kanu is no longer Mazen Namekanu's wife. Now, let me tell you people the game they played. It goes shock on right now.
Biafrans, when I forgot all the lies, a liar will lie 1 million times to cover his lie. You remember when these idiots talk about this, the next of kin? It was the friend no Olego Chole Biano, you know. But what master prophet is referring is not immediate family to Mazen Nankano, Omwea or Unia. No. Master prophet was talking about Kibo Semife, that Abiana Obi, that palace of Eze Okukano. Oya Maludia Wugini, awarded the Mazen Nankano. The next person yes, Mazen Nankano will Kanu Takano. The next person is to Kanu Takano will get President Meme. This is what Master Prophet meant. Listen, this is not 2021. We will debunk you guys 1 million times if you guys rise 1 million times. If you don't want to mention name, a time we come, we also mention name, but we don't care. We don't care. But we will destroy all those shenanigans, all those blackmail from you guys. The chat card media worms, or you're the chat card. And what yeah? Okay, we'll take another one. Please, if you are watching me, if you have your question, bring your question in now, so we can have time to teach your question. Or if you want to come in, the link is there. You can come in. Those in YouTube and those on Facebook, the link is there, no? So let's bring another. Let's look for another one. I'll take one car.
Marriage with his wife, with beautiful wife. Both Nodi Odinala and Nodi Nkendoka. Mazen Namekano wedded his wife, paid her dowry, so everything was authentic.
Did anybody argue that?
Since they started peddling that lie, it didn't work. What Aloy Ejimako did the last time Mazen Namekano's wife wanted to visit the husband, the politics he played is what I want to tell you people now. Pay attention.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey,
as the light TV,
Aloy
tell us.
Ejimako filled a form addressing Mazen Namekano's wife as lawyer to Mazen Namekano. It shock you.
Hey!
That a lawyer of Mazen Namekano want to visit Mazen Namekano, not the wife. That is why I told you that Aloy Ejimako is playing with fire. And that fire will consume him very soon. You see the reason why he's not talking to the woman?
Millie, Okay, now you want to ask question without insult. You know, I told you guys this is my program. This is my little space. If you ask question with insult, I delete you. And if you go ahead, I block you. I'm just waiting for you. I thought you will continue with insult. I can block you. So now you want to ask normal question now. Okay. I will teach your question. Let's continue. I will respond to your question. Yeah. So let's continue with this as the light TV.
You see, this is why it's not reporting to the woman. How can a lawyer be? We want to fill form that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife want to visit him instead of addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife properly as the wife of indigenous people of Biafra. A lawyer, he was addressing her as a lawyer.
Now see the light TV.
That the wife of indigenous people of Biafra want to see her husband, and you are addressing her as a lawyer that is going to see her client. This is the politics that Kanu Ntakanu and the lawyer Jimako played, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife being a smart and intelligent, beautiful queen that she is. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife being a smart and brave woman, found out. Who are you addressing as a lawyer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who? A lawyer Jimako can only name address as. Let me tell you people what they planned. Anytime you don't watch my program, I know you are missing something.
That's now the form. Now, Omega accept. No, I know Mako fill the form. I've no reason to write to you guys. Now, Omega accept that no allege Mako with a form. But you want to go to that if it is our leader's wife as a lawyer. Let's bring another video. I hate you, Timbolombolina. I have Buya Kokwa. I have Buya Kokwa. MH2. I play a boss and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made a mistake. No one made a mistake. We also play it.
This is the politics that Kanu Ntakanu and the lawyer Jimako played. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife being a smart and intelligent, beautiful queen that she is. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife being a smart and brave woman, found out. Who are you addressing as a lawyer to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Who?
Really, whatever you say, if you insult people, let to receive it. Yeah, then you go to your page and insult. That is your business. But a man not at my house. A man not at my house. That is it. A man not at my house. So if you want to insult, use your page, insult, go. Nobody cares. But the man on my little space, now kill you, I block you. So, and the go in on a red line, I'm target two things. In on a red line, I'm my target to go. And I'm here on that trap. But I'm coming, I will split your question, I'm coming.
A lawyer Jimako can only name address. Let me tell you people what they planned.
Okay.
Anytime you don't watch my program, I know you are missing something. So when you watch, share.
Go ahead.
Go
ahead.
Their plan was in that paper that he filled that lawyer of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife did not find out the form that was filled or the process that Aloy Jimako wanted to bring to make her see the husband, what they want to do is they will capture the copy. They will snap it, give it to his to Kanu Ntakanu and Emmanuel Kanu. Boom! They will post it outside. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu wife is the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu visited Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as the lawyer. That they have been telling you people that this is not the wife, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not married to Uche Kanu again. Don't you people see it? That she visited as a lawyer. Trying to rob the woman her legal right of marrying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Trying to make caricature of this very woman. Trying to make this woman look like a visitor in her own marriage. So, but those idiots that when they're doing their program, 3% are watching them, was there shouting that I was lying. Hey, I see the lie was lying. I see the lie was lying. Hey, that it was a lawyer that filed the visitation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife. Hey, that if it is Chimazi Chinasa Nworu that says it, that they are going to bring out the paper to show the whole world. That plan of showing the paper to the world that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife is no longer the wife have failed, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife outsmarted them and used what is called power of incumbents. Use the authority of being a legal wife to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to push all of them by the side and went straight to see the husband without anybody stopping her. Without anybody stopping her.
Shut up your mouth and off your book. But check on no. Let me educate you. I'm listening as the light TV. I thank God you have able to acknowledge that you are a liar. As the lie. I thank God you say it with your mouth. No? Listen, Genti. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu may constitutional right to see his husband. The only person that can stop Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife, either Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself or the court. Either Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself or court say we don't want anybody to see this person. That's all. This is the fact. I'm so happy that you have accepted that I say Aloy Edumako that fill the form, but the lie you put now because it will not say. Like I said in my previous program, I said that all not Chinasa Nworu they put this thing now. All not our leader's wife they put this thing now. I told him the form now. I repeat it again. All not Chinasa one kita. I see now. All no our law. They put this thing now. Well, no. I will tell you the evidence. Only one half now. I phone signing for I phone feel the more signing. But in case no Richard Card media warm like you. Or you go, or go on the go on your ass. So we have nothing to prove to you. Just the same way we said to Ezekiel that if Ezekiel say that he have not paid over $90,000 US, say it with his mouth. I will tell you evidence. My bank ever kunyelia. I will tell you. But still, if Ezekiel go make it, we do nothing. So people like you, kaya agabia about even now because when you ask cable, I see as you go on. So now, first of all, you have accepted that Obozi Ifeanyi Uba, just the same way Lolo Ifeanyi Uba, all they can Ifeanyi Uba for making him now from our leader. Obozi Ifeanyi Uba. I was there a lot, but now if it is their law as a lawyer, I wonder if this guy is after his broadcast he will go back to listen to his program, listen what he said. Let's continue.
Because if you say that she's no longer the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you bring proof. So why introducing the wife of indigenous people of Biafra to the criminals as the lawyer, to the people who are holding the husband? Can your mother, I'm asking you, Aloy Edumako, can your mother go to visit your father? Let's assume your father is in dungeon. Then your mother will use, we feel file that is a lawyer that is coming to visit your father. Can you take it? Can you take it? And do you people know that they also feel the name of the people that are going to see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in the court, that are going to be in the court? Instead of addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife as the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, they gave her lawyer title. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's wife is not a lawyer, we know. She is a wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, not a lawyer. And when they want to address the wife of Prince Meme, in the paper that they want to present to the court, for those who are coming to sit in the court, they will address her as Mrs. Emmanuel Kanu. Do you people understand? They address as Mrs. Emmanuel Kanu. Hey, oh.
As the light TV. Now, I just want to play this last one before I go to the question now. To the question I have to respond. I just want to play this one where you say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made a mistake. So, for a second, if I hear your for, so let's listen to him.
That are still believing in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You want to be the lead counsel of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You want to be called the lead counsel. It doesn't mean that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't know what he did, but he made mistake. He's a human being. I want to tell each and every one of you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu must be regretting why he sacked Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor from handling his case, no matter whatever that was told to him. The Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that I know, he must be regretting it, because Aloy Ejimakor is messing up this case in big time. Because looking at the case right now, there's nothing Aloy Ejimakor doing now that has not been done, or trying to do that has not been done. This case has been done, won outrightly in every facet of judgment. But Ifeanyi Ejiofor have brought Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out of the dungeon before. But Ifeanyi Ejiofor have argued this case in different courts and constantly winning this case up to the appeal court. You won up to the Supreme.
Ọgwụ there. Ebe ọ na-agwụ na onye ndu mee mistake, na onye ndu ga regret ya now. Na ndị this okpo na-akọ onye asị sọsọ asị wee ju dị ọnụ. Sọsọ asị agwa m unu. Ona onwere eziokwu dị na onwere eziokwu dị n'ọnụ this guy. Onwere ihe akpọrọ eziokwu dị n'ọnụ this guy. Nothing. Simple truth. Also good money na agba ọsọ. Also good money. Check your time. Came on at that good money. Na time orugo go wesi good money. Na Mazi Nnamdi Kanu na regret. O you sack ya Ejiofor. But I'm so happy that you guys have saw a lot that video with Maxwell. How the body language from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Even before Onye to start here Ejiofor, the body language of our leader towards Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Maxwell was there. Onye just shade Ifeanyi Ejiofor, shade there, tufu elu ya. Go and watch the video. I post to me. I posted it. Onyendu regret nothing, but Onyendu keep Ifeanyi Ejiofor for a very long time for we be able to understood the evil of Ifeanyi Ejiofor and the Zekome, and we now understood better. Biafrans, do you guys know that it was the same Ifeanyi Ejiofor that gave information to Chika Paul Edoziem and Chinasa Nwankita that Onyendu told Madam Nenya to transfer all the money to Umueli accounts? Do you guys know? And that was what led to all those wahala then. And at the end of the day, Umueli account was closed. That will be the story for another day, because I'm going to play being a video where this stupid guy, I know where he tendered apology to Madam Nenya. This is when I will talk about that. So on this note, let's split the questions people will jump now. No. As the Light TV, I'm going to guys go Timbo with Madi Tonenemo with the only Kantacano and policemen before guys go Timbo. Check it. This is not 2021. Mazes Mezmo Quincy. You guys last bus stop. I told you guys that you guys will never be at peace until you do the airport, and this is happening. On the now, I hope I'm warfare here. Millie, you say you block and unblock me more than 10 times, and I have over 15 accounts to tell you what you must know. So who is wasting time? First of all, I have never unblocked anybody block. The whole people block, I have never for one day unblocked them. So that is lie. You have over 15 accounts, that is your business. Also, we have 1 million accounts, that is your business. But they nonsense here, block. Yeah, but again, block. That's all. He can use minutes, 1 hour to write literally day, but I will use just seconds to block you. Now let me bring up your question you ask, because this man says we don't learn out from question or able also from debate. No. He said, please, Sadan Olasi, Samble, after 3 months, if Kanu is not released, then we should count him out. Please, can we count him out now? Why must you count Dan Olasi out? Don't you, if you want him? Yes, Onyendu Akaputala, Dan Olasi said it's 3 months. But that 3 months, Dan Olasi said, we see what happened. We see the actions. We see the Southeast governors coming together. We see the House of Rep, 50 of them signing. We see the pressure from Senate. We see the pressure from politicians. So, yes, it's not out yet, but we have seen the action of what Dan Olasi is doing. So for me, I will give Dan Olasi 95% because all the work all. So whatever you want to say, it's up to you. But Chief Dan Olasi is somebody we respect. Look where tomorrow, up to tomorrow, we respect him. Even the Northerners, they respect him. Even his father, family the Opota, Papia is a well-known man in Nigeria. So he cannot bring him down. Yeah, he said what he said. He gave 3 months. But we see the actions of Chief Dan Olasi. On the ground, but we can see the heat. So this all I have to say about it. On any other questions, so we can treat it and just go. I don't want much time to spend. No. Then before we welcome another question now. Yesterday I did a program with Bidin Nana. one of our sister in Lagos. She's into media. She's a journalist. So I'm using this opportunity, calling on Igbos. Let's support that our sister in Lagos. Those, if you have a wedding something or you have anything media can do for you, can cover for you, please contact her. Bidi Nana, contact her. She's a lady that's fighting for his brother, standing by his brother. Even when he was living outside Igbo land, he's not afraid to speak. He also speak in favor of our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I played the videos yesterday. So let me bring up this thing. So Igbos, please, let's support our sister in whatever she's doing. Just like what she said. She told us that media is powerful, and media is powerful. So we need people like him, even to be on ground. So she's our sister. She lives in Lagos. She's a journalist. She's into media. You can contact her and whatever area you know that she can. You need her. She's into many things, you know. So let's support our own. Let's support our own. If we are doing an event, you call her, you give her a job. You know, if you have maybe a kind of laptop that she feels you can send to her, okay, contact her. Bidi Nana, you know, all his pages and blog is Bidi Nana. Get in contact with her. That is it. So thank you, but she's trying. Millie, bring, is there another question? Bring the question up. I'm waiting for your question because I don't have time. Maybe in few minutes now I have to go. So any question you want to ask, bring it up. It's time for me to entertain to question now. So I know about also, and I ask those whatever camp you belong to, both the chat card media worms. Come in, the link is there. Come in. You know, you are in Belarus government in exile. The link is there. Come in. This Mazes Mez Mwekwensu. You guys call us in the code of conduct. I make a buy in the 5%. You know, so you can see the protest yesterday from our leaders' family, the community, on the code of conduct. Yeah, so question again. So, what is the difference between what Simon Ekpelima is doing now and what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu did? Ekpa is EPA is calling for killing of Nigeria's security agency and those perceived to be saboteurs. Kanu did the same with many of their victims, no, and argue some butchered. Kanu called for sit at home the same way EPA is doing. 109 were massacred because of it. Tell what the difference between their terrorist crime. Yeah, this is your question now. First of all, Mazi Khan committed no crime. That is why Nigeria court cannot even do what? Jail Mazi Khan up to today. Mazi Khan committed no crime. That is why African Union told Nigeria to flee Mazi Khan. Mazi Khan committed no crime. That is why UN working group told Nigeria to flee Mazi Khan and tender apology to him. Mazi Khan committed no crime. He's not a terrorist. That is why Umuahia High Court set him free and asked the Nigerian government to take him back to Kenya. Mazi Khan committed no crime. That's why Appeal Court in Abuja set him free and said that no court in Nigeria have the right to try Mazi Khan because of the way and manner he was brought in the country. So now, I just want to clear you for you to understand that. Now, if you are talking about those that are committing crime, buying people, how about those in the north? How about those people killing people in the north? How about those people they killed, they buy in the Benue? More than 53 communities have been sacked and their land have been grabbed and foreigners are living there. In Plateau, 43 communities have been wiped away. You are not talking about that. How about the terrorists the Nigerian government capture and recruit them into Nigerian army? You are not talking about it. Now you are telling me the difference. What's the difference between Simon Ekpa and the Mazi Khan? Simon Ekpa, for him, is fighting for restoration of Biafra. Mazi Khan is fighting for the restoration of Biafra. Simon Ekpa have his own followers. The same thing Mazi Khan have his own followers. And whatever Simon Ekpa is doing, he have said it that he will take responsibility. So, in as much Simon Ekpa say he's fighting for freedom of his people, but who knows? When I don't know beer, that's why I said when we get at the gate, we cross. That we will meet at the gate, and then amalu omo amalu ncha. So Simon Ekpa and Mazi Khan, one thing that connect them, that they fighting for freedom of his people. That's one thing. But in the other way, they have a lot of differences now. A lot of differences. And what are the differences? Simon Ekpa said that he have accepted guerrilla war. He said it, that he's into guerrilla war. But Mazi Khan said no, with his mouth. Peace. It's not, So you can see the difference. So it's so good that you are talking about your people and Kanka, but you are not talking about the north. What is going on in the north? So this is the difference. Simon Ekpa accepted or have gone into guerrilla war. Mazi Khan have not go into guerrilla war. So that is it. Again, Kanu said if he did not get Biafra in 2020, then knows that Elohi did not call him. Since we are for your question so that if I answer one, I can be able to bring one. So let me bring this one. He said 2020 then, Elohim did not come in. Since we are in 2024, Biafra did not come. Did you believe he was sent? Ekpa did the same 2023 and tell me what is the difference. Now he said the Mazen Kanu court say in 2020, Biafra will come, Biafra did not come. Yes, and why did I say it? Then tell me any other thing that Mazen Kanu said that it have not come to pass. Mazen Kanu said in 2020 Biafra will come. But actually, the way they're talking about Biafra is everywhere. You have to know. Either this is the fact. Before now, you cannot talk to discuss about Nigeria unity or to talk about Biafra in Nigeria. No. But Biafra have taken even UK government to court in UK. Biafra have winning case inside Nigeria. So, I want you to tell me every other thing that Mazen Kanu said that have not come to pass. Or is it only this one he said? The answer is no. Mazen Kanu have said a lot of things and have come to pass. So what are you talking about? That is it. That is my response. Then, what is that again? He said, my dear, no court has tried the crime and charged on... no court have tried... let me bring it up. He said, my dear, no court has tried the crime charge on Kanu. The court judgments that were discussed in the way he was brought to Nigeria. But the Nigeria Supreme Court, which is the highest of all courts, has said the way he was brought to Nigeria does not affect him facing trial. So I honestly hope you guys will be realistic. So, appeal court did not set him free. Are you saying that appeal court in Abuja, are you saying it's not a court anymore? Before they went to go and get that Kangaroo this thing, state execution. So the appeal court that set him free is not a court. The Umuahia court that set him free is not a court. The African Union tribunal that set him free said that Nigeria should let him go. It's not a court. UN that pronounced that Kanu should go. It's not a court. Here, realistic we are talking about, and even the Supreme Court we are talking about. The Supreme Court condemned everything they did about Mazen Kanu and said even his release shouldn't have been revoked. So go and check Supreme Court judgment. The judgment is there. Supreme Court condemned everything about Mazen Kanu, means that Supreme Court will have do what? Say, hey, Kanu should go. But because of the mafia in Supreme Court, I did not say so. The son, Olisa Abakoba, say it that Supreme Court is full of mafians. The same thing that happened to Obi, upon all the old evidence, what happened? So the same thing that happened to Alin Dume, they asked him to go to court. He said he cannot go to court. You know why? Because if you go there, the cabals are there, their men are there. You will not get justice. So what are you talking about? What are you talking about? So what? And again, the last court, why did Big Tanyako told federal government to go and settle out of the court with Kanu? That is a political issue. Why? Big Tanyako, the judge, said this is a political issue, that this matter should be settled out of court. So what are you talking about? Do your question. I'm here for you. I am not a northerner. They are not my problem. Okay, you are not a northerner. They are not your problem. But you are in Nigeria. Are you not in Nigeria? Are you not in Nigeria? You are not a northerner. Fine. I'm not you will not or not because you have a fake account. If I ask you to come in now, you cannot come in. If I ask you to come in now, you are using fake account. So if I ask you to come in, let's see your face. So you are not a northerner, but you are in Nigeria. You are in Nigeria because the same 80,000 over 80,000 naira the northerners are buying bag of rice. The same thing you are buying. The same over 700 naira per liter. The northerners are buying the fuel. The same thing you are buying. The same hardship in the north is something that affecting you where you are in Nigeria. So what are you talking about? So bring your question again before I go. 2 more questions from you before I go. 2 more questions. Are you tired? I said bring question, 2 more questions before I go. If you want to see my face, I challenge you to have a debate in your own father compound in Nigeria. So forget about. Okay, Biafrans, I want you guys to snare there. If you want to have a debate, I want to see you. I want to see your face. Okay, if you want to have, if you want to see my face, I challenge you to debate in your own father compound in Nigeria. So forget about blackmail trash. Here I blown open now. So interesting was the debate. I must come to Nigeria because I'm actually debate from you. They're in my father compound just because I want to have debate for you. We are in a global world. Internet. We are in a world. You can be anywhere and have a debate. No, we are in a global village. So I have to fly, spend over, let me say, over 5 million naira, go and come for me to have a debate with you in Nigeria. We'll tell your question before all fake accounts. That is why. I will need the real good now. I'm not feeling Ghana. I say, oh, the opponent could make it so statement. The all fake account in the use. That's why I can write anything you can write. No, but I'm watching your statement. I'm watching. I have the principles now. Yeah. So bring your question. Your question already. Without Jojo, we have to go. Mazes Mills, we are not. I know that boss on Jojo. We don't run away from question, I'll see. When and where did the Nyako said Nigeria government should go and have negotiation with Kano? On just them when. Okay. So you have over 15 accounts, 15 fake accounts. So you are that means you are always on internet. Now you are asking me when. If you don't know when, go to the last court. To the last court of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Go and listen. Go to Barrister Nemeka page on Facebook. Go and listen. Go to the Wise Council, Aloy Marco, Facebook. Go and listen. Or go to his S handle. You will see it there. So I think you have no question anymore. Then we have to call it a day. We have to call it a day. They use an article which let's answer this one before we go. This must be the last one. They use an article which is in Nigeria Constitution to seek an out of court sentiment, which the prosecutor did not object, and the judge granted it. Well, go and listen. No, it was Binta Nyako that said it. Then the lawyer now pointed out to them. So I don't want to play it for you. So, but I give you as an assignment. Go and listen to it. Whatever way you are saying about it, too. If the judge granted it to, the same thing, whatever you said. But all I know that the judge, say again, this is a political issue. Seek after this thing. So judgment, go out of the court and settle the problem. Are you aware that the courts has mandated the Kano defense to file their defense? So, are you aware that the court has mandated Kano defense to file in their defense before September 24? Okay, it's not that they have asked. Let's wait before then. Like even the quickly now. So let's wait now. 24th September now. Let's wait. I hope you guys will for once face the truth. I only pity those you guys are deceiving to their deaths. What? I hope also that you will be you will tell yourself the truth. I know that Nigeria is not working. I hope you will also tell yourself that Northerners said that they own the land, that Nigeria is their forefather estate. According to Ahmad Bello, is there. I also played the videos earlier now. I also hope that you will wise up and know that I also hope that you will wake up and join your people to fight for your freedom, instead for you to remain a slave in Nigeria. I also hope that you, meaning, will come to your senses and know that Nigeria did not belong to you. I also know that you, maybe we know that Nigeria can never, ever work. And before I go now, I want to play you this video before I go. It's very important. I want to play you the country you are defending. Let me play you this video before I go.
In the Nigerian government or in the Nigerian system. All some of the things I recovered were returned back to, the people will recover those things from. For instance, there was this case of somebody will recover 80 S-Class Mercedes-Benz car, brand new. Houses, farms, motorcycles, and so forth. In a house in Jabi, under information, we got intelligence, and we went there, we saw all those things. I wrote to the customs, the DG of customs, do these people pay custom duties on these vehicles? 80 brand new S-Class, armored plated. The CG of customs said no, they didn't pay. I wrote to Federal Inland Revenue Service. These people pay tax. If you are importing, if you have this kind of vehicles, if you have money to buy this kind of vehicles, you should pay enormous tax to the Nigerian government. They say no, they don't have any record of them paying tax. So we went to court. We got an order of official, and then the court asked us to, we should take custody of those things. It's interim for official pending the hearing of the case. So I did it. I did a memo to the Attorney General to brief him of what we were doing. But later on, the Attorney General said that all the cases are investigated. They never mandated me. One of them was, came through Panama Papers. You know about the Panama Papers? Mm-hmm. A Nigerian senator, former military governor, was mentioned that he has properties in offshore islands. Since I didn't have the structures to investigate this issue, which is overseen,
I went to the DG, NIA, said, look, please, let us work together to do this investigation. And they did the investigation. The report was sent to me. I sent one to the president and I sent one to the Attorney General that this man has over 200 million pounds in the offshore islands.
A former governor, a sitting senator.
You know, he's no longer in the Senate.
No, at the time.
At that time, he was a sitting senator. But he had been president of the Nigerian Senate.
But nothing happened.
Not till today. What of the $69 billion? I got a letter, I didn't prompt them, from an American law firm saying that they have assets or access to a bank account in Texas that has over 69 billion US dollars. Proceeds from stolen crude oil. And the 9 billion, 69, the proceeds from the crude oil is 60 billion. The 9 billion is, they mentioned the name, Patrick Aziza, who was National Security Advisor. And I thought it was beyond me. So I wrote to the president that this is what this firm has, alleged. Yes. That they are asking for money, that if we make some more payment available, that they will give us the bank, not the holders of the account number, the bank accounts, and so forth and so on. So I went to the president and said, approve, so that we can recover this money. 69 billion, it's a lot of money. Of course, nothing came out of it.
Up to now.
I also did a letter to Attorney General to brief him. But do you know what he said? The day he saw my wife, he laughed in a very sarcastic manner. I think Obla claimed that he will recover 69 billion US dollars. As he recovered the money, he was being sarcastic. How would I recover the money when you didn't act as the Attorney General? Somebody has said, look, we have $69 billion of Nigerian money in a bank account in America.
And the government did not take action.
Nothing. Look, it's in the media. If you look at Punch published the story. Punch published the
So I hope you enjoy it, right? This is Nigeria you are protecting, okay? This is Nigeria you are protecting. $69 billion. Do you know how much is $69 billion? Now, let me also play you from Aline Dume. Aline Dume.
Good morning. In reaction to what has happened to me, I reviewed several times, from beginning to the end, the interview I granted. I also shared the interview I granted to friends, elders, leaders in this country to review and get back to me to tell me whether I have said anything that is not true or that is wrong in that interview. And unanimously, the people I shared with, and my conviction too, tells me that I did not do anything wrong. I did not say anything wrong. And therefore, I want to state that I stand by all my statements in the interview I granted. Secondly, the party that recommended to the Senate that I should be removed from being the chief whip of the Senate, I take that as an act of God, because if it is God that gave me that position, it is God that took it through APC, so I bear no grudges about that. After all, I did not contest to be the chief whip. I did not contest to be the vice chairman of appropriation committee. I contested to be the one of the senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And alhamdulillah, God granted me that victory. And I'm happy with God, what God has given to me. This morning, I shared with you, I am an ardent follower, historical follower of.
So we stop here, you know. You can see Alin Dume crying, you know, because he said he will not go to court. Because you know that if you go to court, you will not get the justice he's looking for. But the cabal mafia, you know. You talk about 10 million house. 10 million house that Mazda can acquire in UK. Okay, can you have if you have a proof, bring it so we can talk about it. We'll take proof about your statement. I don't entertain gossip or blackmail here or liars here, you know. Bring proof for us. Okay, then we'll talk about it. So, Biafrans, on this note, I'm going to ask for that Kafuechi, Come on, ndụ nwoke ndụ nwanyị. One as the light TV that I'm coming back again. This time around, I played some of his old video, how he tendered apology to IPOB head of finance, Madam Nene, you know, and what happened, and how Ifeanyi Ejiofor asked these people that Mazda Kanu said this was one of the crime of Ifeanyi Ejiofor, lies, you know. Lies. So next program we talk about it. I'm assuming they won't come out, you know.